Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna take you with me on a painting trip to a fortress. The fortress consists of buildings from different time periods and I think I would like to paint one of them, but I'm not sure yet. So I'm going to show you around the place as I figure out what to paint. Hello bird, how you doing? Okay, bye. That's a cute little building and I might want to paint that. This is my second time painting and filming in public, and I must admit that it isn't always comfortable to be seen like this. But staying inside on a beautiful day would be silly, and I really want to show you something special. Sometimes feeling insecure is just the brain trying to protect itself from things that aren't even that scary. So do that thing that you love and go outside. That being said, I have learned a bunch of what not to do when painting outside today, and I will tell you all about that later in the video. The view. I love nature. Hello Canon. I like the colors on these. Cool looking elephant as well. The idea that people lifted these. Damn. So this thing was built in 1766 and had a reach of 2400 meters. Well. That's a cute looking well. I might want to paint this well. So far I've seen possibly three things that I would like to paint. Now the first is the house that is down there. Ah, cute house. I've been wanting to paint that since forever. And the second thing is the well. The well that is up at the square. I think the well is very cute. And the third thing is possibly a cannon, because I like the color combination of it all. So yeah, but first I'm going to sit and enjoy the view and have an apple. And while sitting there enjoying said view, I realized that it was way too hot to be sitting out in the open, out in the sun. So I had to find a place in the shade in order to not burn. Even though I did use sun cream. But yeah, I decided to reduce my options down to that one little house because there I could find a spot in the shade underneath a beautiful tree. I mean, I came all this way, I'm not going to give up now. Let's talk painting materials. For this trip I have brought my watercolor tribal palette and those plastic refillable watercolor brushes and a watercolor paper sketch pad. I am quite familiar with that little watercolor palette, but not so much with the paper. It is 300 grams watercolor cotton paper from a brand that will be on screen right now. And yeah, I've not been using it because it feels a little fancy, you know? I wanted to bring it with me painting outside because it did, yeah. I don't know, honestly, why I chose what I chose, because in hindsight, the brushes I brought did not match the paper at all. And then came a wasp. It kept coming back. Also the ground was starting to become a little bit uncomfortable to sit on. So with that and the wasp and my brushes not really matching the paper, I decided to go home. And continue the painting there, of course. I was hoping to make the lines softer with water and a better brush, and I was surprised and happy to see that this actually worked. It gave me a little confidence boost to keep going. So sunny scenes come with shadows. I like mixing the colors red and blue until I get a shady grey that suits my painting. It's perfectly fine to just squirt some grey out of a tube or a pan, but I like to do it this way. So what did I learn today? Let me tell you a little bit about what I learned. Military fortresses are made to be practical, not comfortable. There might not be a shady place to sit where you want to paint. So that's something that if your body is not very flexible, you might want to be prepared for that. So bring a pillow, bring a little camping chair to sit on. Yeah, I really think that for the quality of your painting time, it can be nice to think about comfort in advance. One very obvious one that I really didn't think about is to expect bugs when you're out in nature at the height of spring. We had finally had a couple of days of warm weather. I filmed it in May. And that's when all the bugs come out to play. So expect bugs when you're out in nature. When I paint in flow state, I can do things that don't always make a lot of sense. Right now I am reactivating the paint on the roof to smudge it out for a bit of a hazy effect. Does it make any realistic sense? No, not at all. Do I like the effect? Yeah, I do. But the main thing I learned definitely is this. If you feel that painting among people is a little scary, bring stuff that you are familiar with. By that I mean paper or canvas, brushes and paints, tools that you know how work, so that you don't have to worry about that while being observed at the same time. So, not everything may have gone according to plan, as far as there was any plan, but I did it! I went out there, I got some camera practice while in public, and I got to paint outside on a beautiful day. In the words of Devin Townsend, thank you for keeping trying. Slow progress is still progress. When a painting is done, I like to write down the date and location of the place. It is a great way to keep track of my skill level, and it is also just a lot of fun to have a look back in time. To me, this almost feels like looking at old pictures from when I was younger. But then I'm looking at the stuff I made when I was a slightly younger version of myself. And yes, that does feel awkward sometimes. Just like seeing pictures of your younger self. Well, that was all for today. The coming months will be all about baby stuff for me, so I will be taking a little break from making YouTube videos. Just for a couple of months. My next video will come out in pumpkin season. In the meantime, I hope you'll have a fantastic summer. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!